So you carried that entrepreneurial spirit. You went to Howard, but while at Howard, you somehow were drawn to the music business.
Yes.
Even when you're 17, 18 years old.
I love music. I've always loved music. My first record was my Christmas present. It was James Brown, Ants in Your Pants. And, I had a record player, and I listened to that record until it was nothing left on the vinyl. And I was just a consumer. I just loved music, loved dancing in the mirror, and just having a good time and going, when I grew up going to clubs. And I never really saw it as that I could get into it as a businessman. And I one day got chosen to be in a music video because I was dancing in the clubs, and I kind of saw the guys behind the camera, and they had on the nice suits, and they had the big cell phones, and they were legal, because I was, and I was like, well, I'm about to go to college. I want to do whatever those guys are doing. And I really investigated it, and called around to see if I could get an internship, because I thought that, all of my friends in college, they were in law and, pre-med, and they had internships. And so I was calling the record companies, and they were like, what is that? What's an internship? And I was like, where I come and I work for free to learn. And they were like,
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Come on in, we'll give you one of those. And so I wanted to do my internship with Uptown MCA Records, Andre Harrell. And, I called him up. He had a new company. He was an entrepreneur, and he wasn't just selling black music. He was selling black lifestyle and the whole culture. And I was really so intrigued by that. And I said, I'll come in, I'll wash your car, I'll get you coffee, I'll run the tapes for you. I just want to learn from you. You're a genius. You're the best. And he was like, well, when can you start?
My car's outside.
Yeah, and so it was the best move I ever made to be able to do that. And it was more than just doing that. I went in there like I was going to be the greatest record executive of all time. And I knew that this was a start, and I took advantage of every opportunity. And I learned so much just from being a fly on the wall. And I was a fly on the wall in the room with Berry Gordy and Quincy Jones and Babyface. And so I was really just blown away, and it was...
How did you turn, because I think it's important for young people. Here you're an intern, you're in the game, but yet you're 19 years old. Yet by 22, you end up head of artist development, pretty much running the place. How did you make that happen from just a guy in the room?
Yeah. I think it was being patient, and it was being the guy that people felt comfortable with being in the room. I never spoke. I always listened, and if I did speak, I picked and chose a private time to pull Andre to the side, and I really thought my ideas out. And so people got comfortable with me being in the room and learning, and I was very patient, and I waited for my time, and I didn't get into... I love music. I still love music, so I never did it to make money. So I could have waited 10 years to get my opportunity. So an opportunity came across that, the guy that I was interning for in A&R and artist development, he had received another job offer at Columbia Records. And so I took Andre out to lunch, and I asked him, I said, you're making music for young people. I am the demographic. I'm the person that you're making music for. Nobody, every time you want to know information about a record, y'all come play it for me. Just give me the chance, give me the opportunity, give me a trial period to do this. And the first couple of records that I worked on sold millions of records, and it went on from there. But it was the opportunity and the respect level that I had.